Hello and welcome, my beautiful Sagittarius. Here is your extended reading for the week of February the 27th to March 5th. This is your career, finance, romance, relationships, outcome card, and what you need to focus on this week. So let's see what we have here for you. Starting off with career and money. Starting off with career and money. Okay. Well, you've got the anchor and you've got the skull. So, you could have been going through a rough patch here while you were dealing with a situation here. Could have been a divorce of a job, or a person, or disbursements of properties and settlements, and can even be wrongful dismissals and things like that. I think, you at the time you felt you had to borrow money and that was a concern and you're worried about that. But know that you have this ability to tap into your healing modality and reinvent yourself. And I think you're going to be able to do that. The Ten of Wands says you're going to come out of this and you're going to be able to move forward and you're not going to take on those burdens anymore. You realize, I'm not going there. I'm not going to get into those types of situations or that type of work or a relationship ever again. So right now, there's situations where you're still feeling a low patch, a low on cash right now. And you might be considering having to take out maybe a short-term loan and borrow, whether it's from family, friends, or from a lending and loaning institution. You might feel right now you're between jobs. And if this was something that had to do was work-related with a legal situation, you might be between jobs as well. But know that there's help out there. The hospice and healing is all about knowing that there's resources out there to help you, people out there, the powers that be. Now, the anchor says you feeling like you're stuck. And there's a lot of these cards here that say you're getting up in your head, but know that you're going to be financially sound. Once this is over, and it's going to be over and work in your favor, you're going to be able to move forward. You could be working, you may be getting a job or moving to water, near water. The anchor has to do with water. It relies on the water, right? And you could be traveling. You could be traveling for a new job, or you could be traveling to a new place to dwell, live, or maybe even go on a holiday. Things are going to stabilize here for you. So know that things are going to stabilize and get better, okay? But you are feeling concerns right now, some of you, about money, for sure. Now, let's see with relationships, whether it's, it has to do with friendships, colleagues, love, play, or life mate, same sex. Let's see what we have here. And they're telling me 3 cards, so, well, that's too many. But they gave me 4, so I'm going to take this one and get rid of it and go with a 3 here. Okay? Okay, so let go of control issues. You might be feeling as though you have to do that. And I'm going to turn this one over because they're telling me I should use it. You might be in a situation here right now, in a relationship with somebody where you have to just let the chips fall where they may. Don't force the hand of somebody to do something. If you're waiting here to hear from somebody you might have gone out with and you thought they were great and you're saying they're going to call me and I haven't heard, don't get up in your head. Allow the situation just to unfold naturally, okay? It's worth waiting for and giving your relationship a chance here to grow and go at its own pace, not pushing things, not getting up in your head and obsessing about things here. And you can work on this partnership and it can grow, okay? So give that relationship a chance. The honeymoon card comes up. That's about enjoying the bliss and the times you have together. If they're short, enjoy the time you have together. Don't get up in your head and try to push things, but you are getting the card here of the wedding. And this could be what you want. I've got wedding and I've got honeymoon. You may be wanting to have a wedding here. And the thing that might be bothering you if you are planning a wedding is that maybe things aren't going exactly as you want them to go and it's taking time and you're dealing with those stressful issues. And, planning weddings can be very stressful. I mean, the caterer isn't available or the florist or the people you're asking to be in your party and whatever. But it can also be money. So I think, there is going to be a situation here where there's going to be a marriage of partnership here. And sometimes it can be in business and other times it can be in love. So I do think you have to just try to realize that maybe there's a reason why things aren't moving too quickly, and there might not be anything you can do to control that. So don't allow yourself to get up in your head and really get stressed out and worry about it. So there is a chance here that, some of you could be either taking a holiday, or this could be a honeymoon and you are going to get together and have a wedding. You could also be invited to a wedding as well. And yeah, okay, where, you might be invited to attend a wedding or be a part of the wedding. But others, I think it could be you planning it. And maybe you're getting stressed out over these plans. And we can't always control everything. So try not to get stressed out, because you're definitely experiencing stress this week. Some of you, it might have to do with legal issues, your job and your career. And others, it could have to do with stressing out about maybe planning something here that might not be working out as fast as you want. So you're strong. Keep your cool. Okay, don't get bent out of shape here, because I think things are going to start to level out and get easier for you. Okay, let's see what we have for our outcome card here, Sagittarius. See what we have here for your outcome card. What do you need to let go of, release, be aware of, the changes that you need to be made aware of, and how you can accept them and deal with those things. Outcome card, please, Spirit. Thank you. And look what they gave you. They gave you 4 cards, just like they did here. Wow. Okay. Defensiveness, wonder and awe, unhealthy relationships, and addictions. Ooh. Okay. So these cards will mean something to differently for everybody, and keep in mind it is a general reading, and some of it might relate to some of you, but there could be a situation around you where you've been dealing with someone in a relationship that has addictive behavior, or there's a pattern in them, and, unhealthy behavior, and a pattern in doing it over and over again. So you have to let that go. If you're in a situation that isn't healthy, whether it's a friendship or a love relationship, it's time for you to look in the mirror and say, you deserve better. Because sometimes, and most times, we can't control that. We cannot force a hand of somebody to do something, even if we know it's there because we love them, we want to help them, and it's better for them. If they're not ready to step up to the plate and own it, there's nothing you can do. So you may have to just step back and let go of those control issues. There comes a time here too where you could be getting a little bit defensive right now. Where you could be dealing with people around you, and you are, and I hate to say overly sensitive, because it's normal to be sensitive, and I sure know that, being a Pisces. But you need to surrender to that, and don't allow yourself to be too defensive and take things, to heart, or personal. Especially don't take things personally. I think you're going to be able to just breathe in and breathe out and open up to things that can be good. But first of all, I want you to surrender your addictions, or the people around you that have this type of behavior, because misery loves company. And that's how people that have those problems, they're so charming and convincing, and they're the nicest people in the world often. But there comes a time where you're going to want to say, I can't handle this. So whether you're addicted to substance, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthy alternatives. Now, as simple as maybe you're overeating, maybe you're not getting enough exercise, maybe you're over worrying, well, we know that, or you're just getting stressed out in general, and you're having now to close the door on that and say, you know what, I can't deal with this anymore. I'm not going to take these burdens on my shoulder anymore. I'm not going to allow these chains to hold me back, or the people that have these problems around me in my life. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treated by others, really good, and to be surrounded by positive people. So I think some of you will be walking away from a relationship here because it isn't healthy, and you've dealt with it, you banged your head against the wall, and now you're saying, I'm getting rid of those burdens. I can't do it anymore. So now it leaves you with surrendering to wonder and awe. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all your life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. So I think by walking away from these things that have been holding you back, from that toxic energy, you're finally going to be able to take a deep breath of fresh air and say, I finally did it. I'm now able to go after what I want. I'm now able to be free, and I've got my power back, and I'm moving forward. And you're going to do it on your own terms. So let's see what we have here. What do you need to focus on this week, my beautiful Sagittarius? Well, it's a pretty intense reading here. You know, some of you might be dealing with problems in a relationship, definitely, and it can be friendship or love, and others could be dealing with a legal issue here. Take your power back. Look at that. Didn't I just say that? Wow. So I think you're going through a situation here where you're coming to a decision that you need to let go of things that aren't helping you, that are holding you back, that you've been fighting with for a long time. And it's time now for you to regain your power, step out there and be who you want and create your happiness. Even if it means you do it on your own, it's better than being dragged down by toxic energy that is holding you back. Well, my beautiful Sagittarius, this is your extended reading for this week, and I wish you a great remainder to today, and keep positive. And know that I always send you lots of love and many blessings, and I'll see you soon, Sagittarius.